All right, so number 22. More than 50% of the new cars that RM sold last year were purchased by residents of Blomensville. Okay, so of our new cars that we have at RM, so this is RM, these are our new cars. Most of them were purchased by residents of Blomensville. Cool. RM sold more new cars last year than it did in any previous year. So last year, we sold more new cars than it did in any previous year. So any other previous year of our new cars. 2020 killed it. 2020 is greater than all for new cars. Still, most new cars purchased by Blomensville residents last year were not purchased from RM. So these are the new cars that were purchased by Blomensville, but most of the cars that Blomensville purchased, so I'm gonna make that same size over here, most of those cars purchased by Blomensville were actually not purchased from this place. So these are all their new cars that they bought. These are all of Blomensville's cars versus just their cars at RM. Are you following this?
Yeah.
Cool. So what must also be true? So go ahead and walk me through these answer choices.
Regis Motors sold more new cars to residents of Blomensville last year than they had in any previous year. I don't think that matters.
No, because what if they sold like 50 cars to them this year and out of or 51 cars to them this year out of 100, and last year they sold 60 out of 70. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That can't work, or that doesn't have to be true.
Yeah. B, the total number of new cars purchased by residents of Blomensville was greater last year than it was in any previous year. The total new cars. I don't think that has to be true either.
Right, because we're not comparing the new cars, total new cars purchased by Blomensville compared to any previous year or the previous year. Like we don't know what we have no idea how this green box here compared to any of their other years. Like what if the previous year, this could be how many new cars they sold. Who knows? Or bought. Yeah. Awesome. So it's not that one.
C, a car retailer other than Regis Motors sold the most new cars to residents of Blomensville last year. Maybe.
Okay, so this one's, I'm assuming wrong, because do they have to come from just one retailer?
No.
Right. So I'm assuming that like we could have a bunch of different retailers in here that make up where they're coming from.
Okay.
If this said car retailers other than like all of them together, then this would be right.
Okay.
All right, continue.
D, the number of new cars purchased last year by residents of Blomensville is greater than the number of new cars sold by Regis Motors. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So the number of new cars purchased by all the residents is greater than what? That's probably the answer.
It almost seems too easy, right? Let's read D to make sure we didn't miss something, or E to make sure we didn't miss something.
Regis Motors' share of the new car market in Blomensville last year increased over its share. We don't know that.
No, we have no idea what they purchased last year, so it's for sure going to be D.